As always, I'm just given 3 pages in bold letters pa. So Ms. Mason said that I can finish this speech in about 2.5. But, I don't even think that I can go home by the chapters that we use. It's what you would call an overcast everywhere. We were late for about an hour, more than even. Naghintay para kami pag-landing. Wala namang, we could not find the exact place actually. But coming here, talagang sarado. So, pag gano'n yung ulan, papunta na kami towards Cotabato, but to skip the rain. And I do not think that it would be advisable for us to, I used to fly when I was young. Pero pagka sinabi ng piloto, take off, take off tayo. Or, if you are careless, maybe you want a new president. She's also good. No problem about that. Every Filipino is always good. Nandito pala si Wilkins. Wilkins is PDEA. So, can you stand up? Si Wilkins sa Villanueva, sa PDEA. Mabutit na lang may kinaapay ambot og ayaw paghot patay. Tagay pod para na yung magpuyo dere. Ug maihaw na diwa na. Imo on dani punerariyag mo dako. I have a speech. I'm sure this is the run of the mill, not about intellectual finesse, but about yung mga pabalik-balik na private sector and every citizen will cooperate and participate in this mission. Look, I'll just cut it short. I am not campaigning for anybody, not for me. I cannot run anymore, even as a kagawad. Therefore, sagad na ako. After my term, I will retire and probably die slowly. Or may magkursunada, then make it faster. Whichever, I am ready for retirement and for anything in life. But I ran for the presidency. I could sense that mahirap akong manalo. In Luzon, si Aimee Marcos lang, but not so open because he wanted to please everybody. It was a bit of Bataan kasi kaibigan for the longest time. Tapos wala na. And would you believe, even in the Visayas where my father nanggaling doon, wala akong isang barangay captain, even in Danau City, the birthplace of my father. And dito and even my cousins in Leyte were on the other side. Dito sa Mindanao, I am grateful that Governor Suberi knows me and he considered me a friend. Probably thought that I would be better being there in that office so I could do something for my countrymen. In all of my speeches, I only promise you 5 things, very basic. And even during the presidential debates, I was the first always to finish because I realized actually that a minute and a half could not give you anything, not even the space. And I'd like to maybe criticize na by now itong sponsored presidential debates. You know, it is ridiculous. If you sponsor a forum and you line up the candidates there on the stage, suppose you just give them about 2 minutes, then you have this maybe a rebuttal stage of about 1 minute and a half. It's a crazy exercise. Nagmamadali yung tao at hindi niya wala siyang masabi. And even to lay the predicate, the foundation of your statement, you have to say ito about land reform. Na, ganon. Land reform has been too slow. It hasn't been implemented on time. So then you begin to say that if I get elected, you will have this, you will have that. Kaya itong sa sunod na election, I would maybe just tell them, it's really business. And kasali yung panluloko sa tao. No, you get nothing except that they would see you on TV, pa-English ka dyan, then you try to be an orator, you won't have the time. And people cannot really connect with you, which that is very limited. It's a useless exercise, actually. It's a stupid idea. But since you're a candidate, I oblige. And so I've been trained as I was a prosecutor in court before I became the mayor of Davao. So nag-bullet na lang ako. So I'd always say, I'm through, and that's it. I promise only 5. And I am doing it every day. Said I promised you that I will stop or reduce it to the barest minimum if it can be done about corruption. Marami na ako. It's a lonely fight. I cannot say that I succeed every time. Pati ako, marami rin ako. Faults, plenty. Mistakes, a lot. But never not a question, never it was an issue of money. Yun na mas mayor, the number 1 hanggang ngayon is stupid human rights about talking about the rights of criminals. And to think that maybe magsabi sila 4,000, I lost. I have lost something like 1,000 also of my soldiers and policemen. Pinapatay. You know, Marawi was precipitated by the team of police to serve a warrant for the arrest of the guy. It was actually a drug operation or connected with a drug case. And they started the firefight until it progressed into drawing the armed forces and everything, and you had Marawi. Ano pa yan? Every day, marami akong police na namamatay, pati sundalo na namamatay because they are also into the drug campaign. I have raised the matter of drug contamination as a security threat to the country. It is a security threat to the country. And when I was in Davao, probably some have been staying there for a while. And I went as mayor, sabi ko, I am going to build a city. Not really a rich one, but a city that can provide comfortable lives for everybody, security and all. And because we are friends with the NPAs, palagay ko hanggang ngayon, I mean, when we see each other, I don't think they will, makuha ninyo kung patayin ninyo ako. So, Sinabi ko, umalis kayo. Hindi mo madala ito sa baril-barilan eh. So I said, if you insist on killing my policemen and the military here, mag-aaway tayo. It will degenerate into hatred and probably there's going to be a quarrel between us. Now, I have a job as mayor. Umalis kayo. So they limited their operations dito sa north side, Davao Norte, Bukidnon, Davao Norte boundary. Nandiyan yan sila pinakamarami dyan. Is their training ground. Itong Bukidnon na ito papasok. Galing norte pati, galing Davao Norte Oriental. Nagbibibwak yan sila dyan banda. Sabi ko, alis kayo para walang gulo. So I focused on crimes and drugs. Sabi ko, hintuin ko ang drugs. So sabi ko nung mayor ako, stop drugs in my city. You destroy my country, my city, I will kill you. You destroy our daughters and our sons, I will kill you. Huwag ka talagang magkamali, talagang papatayin ko kayo. So look at Davao now. You can walk around. Maybe it's not really the safest city in the Philippines, but you can walk about whatever. It will be night time. You must have a bad day, a bad break if you are victimized. Sana yun ang gusto kong gawain sa Pilipinas. So yet I have little time left. Baka kung masunod lang nila ang Davao, pero si Inda rin kasi, I do not want to criticize her. Kasi nag-impose ako noon ng from 2, I reduce it to 1 o'clock. And everybody sleeps and closes. Si Inday ngayon, ewan ko kung bakit nagalit, binaba ng alas 12. So Davao City, if you notice, is a ghost town at 12 o'clock. Walang naglalakad, walang naninigarilyo, kasi madampot ka, you stay overnight lang naman. That's the, I do not prosecute yung smoking lang, but just to give you a lesson, you stay overnight. Drinking stops also at 12. Yeah, the progressive place there is Samal. At night, you could say the coastal places, it's well lighted and you can hear the music. And even during Christmas time, New Year, doon sila nagpapaputok kasi binawal ko sa Davao. Marami akong binawal. Not because I want to bully the Filipino. Far from it, actually. Ginawa ko yan lahat. Walang inuman, sigarilyo, paputok, and even yan tambay. The term tambay, pati itong human rights, mga street idler. What? Ito yung mga, kung ano-anong gustong, the Western countries, actually trying to impose the value to that. Kaya ako nagalit sa kanila. And for a President Obama to criticize me in a press conference about the record human rights was something not good. Nakaka-insulto eh. Para sa akin, Pilipino ako, why do you criticize me in a press briefing? Kaya I shut back and said, stop talking, you son of a bitch. You're an idiot. Galit siya din. Nagalit din ako. We go separate ways. Okay. Today, wala naman akong sa Amerika. But nandiyan man ang military pati police. I do not talk to the Americans. I have not seen the ambassador for the longest time. Kasi nairita ako. They should have really, now they are in the thick of the fight. Trump declared a national emergency because of the opiates. Walang opiates, wala yan. You talk to the PDEA people. Ang pinaka-deadly yan yung kartel ng yung Sinilosa, Dilin. Yan ang papatay ng Amerika. Netflix, tignan mo mga aral. Birihan doon pa sa harap-harapan. Kung gawain mo sa Bitsika, dyan mismo, babarilin kita. You cannot do that in my country. Basta na lang inotel ang magtingin ang police because of human rights, ay let's say ka. You enjoy your human rights there in heaven. Kasi God promised you that lahat ng extrajudicial killing victims will go to heaven. Yan ang hiningi ko sa Diyos. Sabi naman ng Diyos, pwede. Gagawin ko ba yan kung walang guarantee? Kasi kaawa naman. Tanginang, magdudruga ka, tapos sa impyerno ka. If you have a consolation of going to heaven, sabi ko, God, pagbigyan mo na lang yan. Ako wala akong hingiin sa akin. Reserve the hottest place in hell for me. And may I burn till eternity. Kung naay hell. Hindi mo na maniwala ng hell. Why would God create an oven for His creation? Kaya ang sabi ko, I have a God, but it is not your stupid God. My God does not reserve anything for the creation of you created man and woman, then you reserve a furnace for them? Nung klase yan. Wala. Talo kami sa mga pare, pati obispo. Ang mga buang. Pareha rin tayong sakit eh. So, yan. Matindi talaga ang droga. Si Wilkins, putang ano. Ang problema sa droga, it does not end yung yup-yup. Kung mag-yup-yup ka lang dyan sa kanto hanggang mamatay ka, putang ina mo, sige, magdala ako ng 5 sako na shabu. By the nose and by the mouth. O ipadaan ko pa sa puwit mo kung gusto mo. Ang gagawin mo pagkatapos, or ang gawin mo para kumuha ka. Not everybody of us has the money. So if you contaminate the guy, if he's into it, he will look for a victim if he has no money. Kasi ang mayayaman naman, it's cocaine. Shabu is a commodity for the poor. Kaya tag 200 lang yung si... So it's about 200 times 7 times 365 days times yung nahuli ni De La Rosa sa panahon niya, 1 million plus. Times what? It would amount to something like 200, 1 year. It's about 240, 42 billion industry. At sino nakakinabang ang putang? They enjoy life. Mga bahay nila nandoon sa Switzerland, sa Australia, sa New Zealand. Tayo, iniiwan tayo ng problema na gano'n. Ang masakit sa akin, sa totoo lang, kaya ako kita mo pumutok, ang Pilipino. This is a family, right? Okay. This is the father and mother, and grandfather, and you remove the father because he has to go to the Middle East or somewhere to work. That family is maybe a problem. Dysfunctional. Walang tatay. Ngayon, itong asawa, husband and wife, pupunta ng abroad. They work together for 3 to 5 years. At pagdating doon, they're being raped. They do not get food, it's garbage. Walang break. The passport is confiscated. Ang cellphone. I was really willing to stand. No way. Mabutit na lang. I would like to thank Kuwait. But it's only Kuwait. It's Middle East, actually. If they would start really to treat the Filipinos with dignity, I would be very grateful. And maybe I will pray to God. It's my God. My God is not your God. Magkaibang image natin sa Diyos. I don't know what, but I believe in a universal mind. That somebody there controls. Otherwise, the trillions and billions of stars and planets, it can go wrong. Dimorphism. If anything can go wrong, it will go wrong. But the fact that we are about 4.5 billion years old, God has been really kind to us. Yung ano ko, pag uwi nila dito, papadala ng, ayan, master si Wilkin. You better listen to Wilkin. Laking, ano talaga yan, drug operative. Wala man nila yung, pardon the word, total, tatanda man tayo. Luin talaga nila yung putang inang bata hanggang bumibigay. Pamigay, nandoon na kasi may allowance eh. In Tondo, Caloocan, yung mga blighted areas. Ang mga mayaman, cocaine yan. But they have their mansions, they have their tall buildings, they have the yacht or the airplane, and they can do what they want. And they would fuck drugs, it's okay. Ang Pilipinong maliit, paano? Hindi ba, who will defend them? Who will not take the cudgels for the Filipino na you put it at the losing end? Sinong magtulong? Kaya ako mainit. I'm not saying that I'm pro-poor or pro-rich. Bahala na kayo, draw your conclusion. But ayaw ko talaga yung gawain sa inyo yung ginagawa ng taga-gobyerno na. That's why now walang opening of bags. Kasi pagbaba niyan, the cargoes are now deplaned. It goes down to a big exceder inside, and it goes up by a conveyor. Tapos kunin mo yun doon. So bakit mo pa? Tapos buksan mo pa. Kaya sabi ko kay Sid Lapena is for the longest time, was my chief of police. John Lapena, sabi ko sa kanya, no more opening of bags. Lalo na ang mga mahirap. Alam ko kung bakit alam ko. Mayor ako for 22 years. For all the time that I go out, paglabas ko magsalot pa. Yes, sir. Sige, sir. Minsan maraming bilihin mo, lalo na Pasko, pamigay. Pero yung mga mabaliit na yan, bukas ng bako, kuna na yung mga perfume dyan, kuna ng isa. Kaya yung bag na ripped open, tinawag ko talaga yung Clark, si Tugade, pati ang Naya. One more incident, and you go. Putang ina ninyo. Alis kayo. Huwag kayong magkamali dyan. Kasi wala ang masumbungan ng tao. They will just swallow every indignity, degradation of the human. Ano lang, ako naman, simple lang ako na tao. I'm just a Filipino. I'm an ordinary. Wala akong Hindi ako summa cum laude, hindi ako na cum laude, hindi ako honor student. Yan sila mga cabinet members. I'm familiar with them. Lorenzana, the defense. Si valedictorian. Talagang valedictorian yung high school pa. Taga-pikit yan eh. Tugade, sa law school namin, he was the valedictorian. Sunny Dominguez was kababata ko talaga yan. From kindergarten to, ewan ko, nag-aaral yung buang na yan. Sa Wharton o sa Columbia. Ba, ano? Ako, gaya ng kapgo lang. Basta 75 dyan, okay. Sabi ang nanay ko, ano ba ito? Mama ko maestra eh. Ano ba ito talaga, Rodrigo? Hindi na ba ito Sabi ko, baski bigyan kita ng 90 ngayon. Ano mang magawa niya sa akin? Aakyat ako. Accelerated. Nang iba, bagsak ako. Yung 75, okay naman yan. Nag-aangat ka naman. Katapos, dahan-dahan lang good. So, I never gave my parents the honor. I'm so sad that my father and mother wala na dito when I became president. Sana. Kasi may kasabihan sa, it's a Visayan idiom. Yung pagkasinabihan ka ng tatay mo, hanggang pantalan ka lang. Tignan mo. Remember me. Pag sinabi hanggang pantalan ka, it's an idiom which is na, paglaki mo, talagang hirap ka. Sabi ko sa tatay ko, okay man lang pa, basta bayaran lang ako sa kinarga ko. Wala mga problema. Ang problema, kung tablahin ka. So, wala akong, I claim nothing, except that I said I'll stop corruption. I will go hard. In the presidential debates, I remember using the word harsh. You remember? Then I said, I will not, for the life of me, meddle in government transactions. To this day, nandiyan may mga cabinet members ko. Diyan, Anyo, si Roque. Walang transaction about the Philippines. Whether it is reclamation, whether it is yung mga casino na ang dumadating sa akin, yung mga promotion, itong mga sundalo, kaya hesitant ako na i-promote mo yung isa. Kasi pag i-promote mo yung isa, i-promote lahat, yung sa baba. Tapos yun namang sa baba, i-promote mo. Pagdating doon, ganang kakapal ang appointment, si Jesus Mariusep, itong sundalo. Kung i-promote, ilang pirma yan. Yan ang wala akong tulog kasi binabasa ako talaga. Not because, I just want to know the quality of soldiers and policemen that I have. Wala ako. You can rest assured. In public, I'm saying, wala kayong, kaya kong murahin ang ABS-CBN. Kaya kong sabihin kay Gabi Lopez, putang ina mo mukha kang pera. May inquirer, sabi ko, ikaw inquirer, yung Maylong dyan sa Makati, for the longest time, you know, they are liable for plunder. Natapos na yung kontrata, was given to them for 50 years. Yan ang sinasabi ko, kaya ako galit sa mga mayaman na tarantado. Yan sila. Yung si Ong Pin just got out. Yung sa monopolies and everything. There's a law against that. It was dismissed, of course. He has been there since the time of Marcos. He's a player. Kaya sabi ko sa kanya, do it, not now, not now. Huwag sa akin. I don't give a shit who you are. masampal kita in public. Totoo, if I ask you a question in public, magkamali ka ng sagot. Sampalation ang tawag niyan. Puisit itong putang inan to. Kala ninyo, po sila kang mag-grab and corruption, ang putang ina. Walang nagsisigaw. May newspaper, may ABS-CBN. No, ABS-CBN, yung franchise nila is due for renewal. Sige, padala ng emisary, kausapin ako. Pinaalis na nila si Gabi kasi nila nothing will happen. Well, I will not talk to you. But I will never also intervene. Pero if I had my way, I will not give it back to you. Magnanakaw kayo eh. Niluloko ninyo yung maliliit. Kami yung, because money was not there. So, nung panahon na tumaas na yung rating ko, mga last minute, 2 days before, how would you spend it? You want to buy votes? Did you have to verify? In 2 days, can you do that? Kaya binayad ko na lang sana na baski for the first time may maglalabas yung mukha ko. Tinanggap yung 2 million ang putang ina niya. Hindi lang man lumabas yung... Marami kami, most of the congressman. Kasi si hilang tangin ko mga ibig fuck you. Sige, hirit, sige, kuha ng pera namin, hindi naman, not even say, we're sorry, but we could not find the appropriate space for your advertisements. Kaya binabastos ko kayo, kayong mga mayaman. Talagang binabastos ko kayo kasi bastos kayo numero 1. Itong mga preto, pati ABS-CBN, there used to be Lopez group of companies many years ago. You borrowed heavily from DBP. At the end, at the maturity, your debt to a government lending institution, DBP, was condoned. Hindi na binayaran yan. Maniwala kayo, nandiyan ako sa gobyerno. Hindi binayaran nila Lopez yan. It's condoned. Just like Donut owned by Prieto, 4 billion. Hindi, walang bayad-bayad. Akala nila wala ng katapusan. Sino nga man namang akala manalo ako? Ngayon, sabi ko, during Aquino's time, Inares reduced it to 8 million. But Dunkin' Donut was in operation for so many years. 8 million only? Kaya lahat yan silang may utang bayad yan. Pati yung mga itong digital space, yung mga choices nandyan sa kanila. I think it was Ong Pin who got it all. Tapos pinagbili niya sa mga gagod man itong putang binili rin lahat. So they control now the choices, the lines sa cyberspace. Tapos sabi ko sa uli, sa cabinet meeting, pabayarin ako. It's given free. If you want to set up, it's given free. Tapos pag sabi ko sa uli, bayaran mo daw kasi, andiyan kami sa cabinet meeting. Sabi ko, putang ina niya, sabihin mo. Sabi ko doon sa DICT, kami nandiyan sila lahat. Sabihin mo, give them 3 days. Pag hindi mo na uli, yan, bantay ka. Akyatin kita dyan sa opisina mo. Sipain kita sa lahat ng kung gusto nyo subukan, ano kung makulong ako? Malapit ba yan sa correctional institution for women yung ating lupa? Hindi ko kasi memorize ang lugar Baski tingin-tingin na lang tayo doon. I don't give a shit if I go to prison. So what? I keep my promise. Then I said, I talked to the enemies of the state. I did. We had the Bangsamoro law under the sponsorship of Senator Subiri, the worthy son of the worthy father. Tanong sana ako kung bawag na lang. The mayor, Subiri, is also here, maybe. Thank you for the help. I want here sa ang Mindanao, Bukidnon, well, Davao, pero ang Davao Oriental, ganon-ganon sila. Dito talaga nag-open si, so yun na lang ang utang na loob ko sa mga Subiri. Kaya, Senator, kung gusto mo ng happy-happy, ako ang mag-supply sa iyo. Kaya ang anak itong si Pulong, nasaan ang gago? Doon daw sa Siargao, may kasamang white Russian. Nakilala ko yun doon sa Manila, sa Macau. Sabi ko, careful ka dyan. Gawa ko. I tried reaching out to the communists. Kaya yung mga NPA nakikinig, simpata, pag-isabi sa kanila, ano mga kuha nila? Another 50 years of fighting? You think season can survive for another 3 years? And after that? And what is in his head, you consider it a gospel truth of an ideology. Ilan kayong naloko dyan sa, maloko ka ng Bible, okay pa. Pero yung Bible na rin kasi, alam mo yung asawa ko, Baptist yan. Wala man akong pera. Yan, banker ko si baby, manager man yan ng bangko. Tanungin ninyo kung may pera ba ako ganun. Sabi ko nga, I'm challenging ABS-CBN. Magpunta kami sa Central Bank. And I will ask the governor to open my account. Pindot lang yung computer. I will not give it to a son of a bitch na kalaban ko. Why should I oblige you with... Pero kung sila, okay. Nagnakaw ako, sige. This is a challenge. This is a challenge which I am hurling at you now. Pupunta tayo ng Central Bank tayo. Pagkatapos, sabihin ko, buksan yung computer, active na ko yung account ko. Pagka sumubra ng 40 million, I will step down. Pero pag hindi umabot ng 40 million, maglinya kay lahat dyan, kay sampalin ko kay isa-isa. Kala ninyo kasi lahat ng tao magnanakaw, yan ang problema. Kasi yung maliliit, if you make good in life, baswertihan ka. Anak lang rin ako ng migrant dito sa Mindanao. We migrated here 1950, 49. Iniwan kami sa lolo't lola ko sa Bohol, pati sa Leyte. Because pumunta ang parents ko dito to start a new life. Greener pasture, so to speak. Kayong mga mayamang putang ina, kala mo sa inyo. So, yeah. Tatapos ko yung BBL. Whether it will be implemented right or not, that's a story which we have to, it's still unfolding. So we'll just have to keep our fingers crossed and pray to God that Allah might want also to. You know, my mama is mama ko Maranao, mestiza. Lolo ko Chinese sa mother's side. Father's side ko from Danao, Cebu. Nor is just biding his time. I do not know his real intention, but Ako, I trust that Nor would not do anything that's foolish. Alam naman niya na ako talaga surrender ako. I really want peace. Because even if we want, sabihin ko sa inyo that we are ready and we have everything in place, I do not want to wage a war against my own countrymen. Yan ang mahirap. Maghanap na lang tayo ng ibang kalaban. Yung maluluko-luko doon sa Somalia, yun. Pati itong visit itong, I think there are another 3 Filipinos were kidnapped in the waters of the Middle East. Pati Koreans. The Korean has nagpadala ng barko doon. You know, I'm not joking. Pagpadala rin ako. Pag they begin to hurt the Filipinos there, yung 3. Magpadala ako ng frigate. Magpadala talaga ako doon. Magpadala talaga ako. Sabihin ko, pag nakita ninyo, pasabugin ninyo, putang ina. Chicken, himihasa kayo. Yung opresyon. Nagpadala ang Korea. I think it's Korea. Baka magpadala rin ako. Ano bang dapat padala natin ako? Frigate. Padala ko yung 2 doon. Iyawa kayo. Totoo. I will decide within the next. My command conference ako. I think it's Tuesday? August 7. After the cabinet meeting, I'll bring it up. Hindi yung basta-basta na lang, gano'n na yun. Kayo, ang putulan ko ng ulo. Ay, mga dyan, paggalawin mo yan, wala naman tayong away. Itong ating mga, ito mga tabahante lang sa barko. Tapos kidnapin nila. Pati yung, I have to raise the level of, I'd like to make the announcement in this coming cabinet meeting. Tapos dito sa command conference, police and military. I want you to come up with a modality, raise the bar higher. Para, I cannot swallow yung mga pirata dyan, pasabugin na ninyo. Kaya pati yung hostage, isali mo na. Ayaw mo i-release yung hostage. Sige, sabay kayo sa hostage. Kaya wag kayo magpa-hostage, kayo na. Pero kung maganda, sabihin ko, sandali. Baka magawan pa tayo ng abusayap na ito. Ano na lang. Sabi mo, patuka mo ang kanyon. I-surrender mo yung guwapa dyan. Naka-hair trigger na itong... Alam mo itong buhay na ito, kung magpagbait-bait ako. Do you know why for the last years na hindi ako nagsisimba? It's not because I hate. Nothing personal. Matter of principle yung akin. Don't overdo things. I have a duty to do. Duty. Kung sabihin mo maraming namatay, ang aking polis pala pati ang army namatay, tablahin lang ninyo. And you do not even inform na, on the side of the criminals, the police have killed 4,000. Dito. It's about 2,000. Kasali na ang Marawi. So it started with the drug case. And it dragged everybody into the conflict and they had a war. Now, the consequences iba. Well, I don't care. What precipitated was there was a warrant to be served in connection with the drug case. Kaya, sige lang, daldal dyan ng daldal. Karami kong sundalo. Because I am going to Zamboanga to visit the... Paano ito pag-uwi natin ngayon? I promise, Sharon Cuneta is there. Idol ni Indayan. You've heard the story that once upon a time, my daughter, I asked her, anong birthday gift gusto mo? Sabi niya, maka-dinner mo lang ako. Kay Sharon. Sabi ko, sige. Kaya ang pinakausapan ko kaya hindi ko ito mabugbog si Pangilinan. Dahil kay Sharon gusto kong putahin niya. Isa pa rin niyang ugok na. Nandiyan lang si Sharon Siya kasi ang nilapitan ko. Hindi pa kami, mayor lang pa noon. May tumulong rin ako sa kanya. Ngayon na sige na sa daldal ng walang kwenta. Mas marunong pa sa akin, Sus Mariusip. I know, because 23 years ako mayor. Tanungin ninyo yan si Wilkin. He earned his spurs. Laking Davao yung mga yan. Lieutenant pa yan, dumating ng Davao. So, lieutenant pa yan, sanay na yan mag-extra exercise. Ito. Yan sila, bato. Second lieutenant pa yan sila. Laking kaya sila nga kinuha. Kasi yung pagpasok ni Sid, hiningi niya si Wilkins. At that time, na-chief of police si panahon ni Sid, General Peña. So, ayan. Ano ang pisto? Ginagawa ko. Hinihiritan mo. Kaya kayo, ang hiningin ko ganito, I am fulfilling my promise. Sigurado ako dyan. And you can take comfort na hindi ako hipokrito. At saka I deprive myself of the privileges or if not the duties na that might connect me into something serious. Gaya ng graft and corruption. Kaya wala kang, hindi talaga ako I do not allow. I have not called for the life of me. Yan tawag, be it Senator Suberi, Secretary Duque, Secretary Anyo, bas yung Chief of Staff pa siya. Pati hindi, lahat yan. Si Bong lang kasi siya yung traffic sa, alam mo na. Kaya, patangin na, minumura ito ni Bong. Ay na Bong, yung amo mo. Siya yung tiga-ariglo. Traffic dito. Tawag, Bong, saan si ano? Ay, ma'am, busy. No? Putang ina mo, Bong. Singunungaling ka. Nakita namin doon. Kaya pwede talaga ito, senador. Totoo lang. At least, Lasal yan, ha? Marunong to. Simple lang. You know, Bong is really, ang ano niya, but he comes from a family na taga Batangas. Tesoro. Yung Tesoro printing kanila yan sa pinaka-mabigat ang lulo nito sa Mason noong buhay pa. Tesoro ito sila. But si Maricho, yung granddaughter, married si Loy, Chinese, taga Lupon. Ito si Bong, ano ito, Batanggenyo to. Kasi, magsabi, go, you know, the bigotry of some. Kaya ako, laman ang lulo ko. Chinese. Nasabi ko kayong mga in-check dyan sa West Philippines May araw rin. Huwag ngayon kayo. Wala, hindi kaya Look guys, ito sila, they want me to assert proactive. Do you know na pagpunta ko sa China for the first time, may bilateral kami. Anyu was there, si Bong was there, lahat ng cabinet members ko, military, and si General Anyu was then the chief. Sinama ko yan. Sinabi ko talaga kay Xi Jinping, harap-harapan, I will enter the West Philippine Sea and I will dig my oil. Tapos sabi niya, ayun wag na muna ngayon kasi magkahiyaan we try to win. Ano na lang. Ako naman, sige sila tulak sa akin. Sila itong mga justices. Isa ring bugok. Putang, gusto nila mag-assert. Magkahiyaan kami. Sabihin ni Xi Jinping, putang ina mo, sinabi ko na sa iyo, wag sabihin ko, let's amin yan. So, gira tayo. Tapos ang bilang, General Anyo, ilan ang barko natin dyan? Kulang na siya, padala ba natin doon sa Afrika para upakan yung mga itim doon? I cannot go to war and waste the lives of my soldiers. Ano ba sa... So, ipapatay mo at first round pa lang? Reality, it's always good to dwell on reality. Huwag ka masyadong dreamer, idealist ka, hindi ubra sa gobyerno yan. I think that what carried me sa presidency, on the right, what to do. It might be wrong in the eyes of other people, but that's the best that I can do. More than that, I would say, hindi ko kaya. So sorry. Pero for as long as the options are there and the choices are good, so yan ho ang ano ko. And for this, I am eternally grateful to a great philanthropist, together with son, si Mr. Ko. Yes, I said kanina, pagdating ko, look at this man. He has a very good soul. Unfortunately, sabi ko kay General Anyo, there are a few of them in this planet. Wala nga Pilipino na sige, graft and corruption dyan, mga putang inang yan, na nagbigay ng ganito ka. Ano ba naman ito? Pitans lang sa kanila. Kaya, may isang, hindi ko talaga pinapansin. I know that I'm almost tempted to blurt out his name. Kaya nandiyan kami, yung mga taga Mindanao, he is there. Hindi yan siya magharap sa akin. Hindi ko kasi pinapansin. Kaya pinagalitan ko yung pulis na nagrisko sa kanya, yung nahulog siya sa Sabi ko, sinubsob mo na lang sana nung mukha ng putang inang yan. Yung nahulog sila doon sa Zamboanga, yung nag-dive sila lahat. Isa yun doon. Maghingi lang ng pabor, gambling, ito. Gusto ko na sabihin ang putang. Sige lang, pag magkandidato yan, magkamali ang kandidato yung bantayan. Wala akong utang na wala akong, yung mga yan, wala akong tinanggap. Puro Davao lang kaya wala akong pera. Wala akong utang, no? Yung mga financier every election. Kaya lang, nag-ariglo na kami. So ayaw ko nang banggitin uli. Pinuputang ina ko, pero he helped us in our critical hours. Lalo na yung mga workers sa Middle East na pinilit ko talaga wala tayong pera. No? So nakiusap ako sa kanila. I was appealing to their, pumayag. Readily. So sabi ko, from now on, salamat, and I will never say a word. Parang utang na loob na rin. Pumayag siya. Yung dalawang So deferred the... Kaya yan ang prangka pagka-istorya. Wala akong galit sa mga mayaman. Yung mga mayaman na by the sweat of the brow. Pero itong mga... I'd like to mention Ong Pin. He has been there for all time. Always he lives with the fat of the land. Bagong na-dismiss lang yung kaso. Well, alam mo, life is never fair. But dadating rin yung panahon na it will just also balance everything. So, again, I'd like to thank the people of Bukidnon for helping me reach the... Nakinig kayo sa SONA. Reviewin ninyo. Did you hear me talk about presidency and president? Not a single word. Lahat yung as president, ilagay ko dyan as a worker of the national government. Worker. Hindi ako gumagamit ng Malacanang Palace. Napaka-corny niyan. Hindi naman palasyo ang yawa. Tsaka mabaho pa yung Pasig. Tapos yung tinutulugan ko doon sa kabila, nakabahay, along di Pasig. Kaya may panahon na high tide, so the water is not moving down. Kasi nakablock may high tide. But if you want to smell good, I'll tell you the high tide, low tide. Be there at high tide. Pagsakay mo sa kutsi mo parang kang kanal. You smell like a canal. So, what else can I say except that I intend to finish my job. I'd limit it to the 5 fundamentals. Total yung infrastructure nandyan talaga. And my order to Jokno is lahat. No political color. Bigyan mo lahat. You spread the money of the Republic of the Philippines so that all will benefit. Sabi ko, tapos naman ng election. So, ang budget is really a budget. Now, what happens there down? Hindi ko na talaga kaya. Because mine, lalo na kung ibigay mo sa there are good local executives. Governor Subiri is one. And you can leave him with trillions and we'll see to it that the money, siya yung mayaman who is not in the ways of yung purma mayaman. Mayaman pero simple lang. So also, nandito yung Montolfo is here. Thank you for being here, Mon. You are a fair man. Tagal na kami ni Mon magkaibigan. He is a stickler for what is right. Matagal na kami kaibigan niya. Stickler talaga yan sa kung ano ang tama. Kung ano lang ang tama. Just like me, lahat tayo. Gawin mo lang tama. So there's a road for the right and the road for the wrong. So why do you have to, the sun rises in the east every day. So at the beginning of the day, why do you have to fact and find a problem for yourself? Gawin mo lang yung tama, wala na. All you have to do is just be right. And okay tayong lahat. So, again, thank you and cabinet members who are here. If we start walking now, we will arrive Davao by land. Kung maglakad tayo, by weekend siguro, Pero yung kalyo ni Roque, wala na. Nabalatan na. I don't know how we would really manage to, but if there's a lady who would invite me to stay with her, can I have other choices also? Para marami kami. May hotel man dito, no? Additional bed lang tayo ng 5. So I really do not know, but I have to go home. Doon si Sharon, and may bagong building si Iskandor. Yung kapitbahay ko lang siya, diyan sa Gort. Ako ang well, how can I do it? It remains to be a problem. But no, the problem is not, it's not, the thing is I'm here to express my happiness for your support. And in return, I promised you that all of these things that I said, it will come to pass and it will be right. Maraming salamat.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for your inspiring message. May we request the President for a photo opportunity. For the first batch, maybe call on the members of the Friends of the Philippines Foundation.